Welcome to the Mainframe Application Tuner video, support for SQLite database. MAT supports the use of database for storing the measurement results. Storing the MAT measurements in a database is an additional option to the monitor dataset, MDS, which is the default storage means. If replicated in a database, the MAT measurement data is available via the MAT REST API, and further on, in external applications such as Zoe CLI plugins. Now, MAT supports two types of database integration: external databases, Datacom AD and DB, and the embedded database SQLite. SQLite is an open source database that is delivered along with MAT. The embedded SQLite database enables you to store the MAT measurements in the SQLite database file storage in USS. Why use SQLite as the MAT database? SQLite is a lightweight database solution that requires lower cost and resource consumption. SQLite is easy to install. Just a few clicks with the simplified MAT customization procedure. Optimized performance, up to 3 times faster than off-host database. Easier data accessibility. You can use various tools to quickly view the database content. To use the embedded MAT database SQLite, you must perform the simplified customization procedure by executing or re-executing trcust step 17. Configure MAT database and enable REST API. Specify the database type that you want to connect, SQL. Then follow the panels that the procedure suggests. For this configuration, you do not provide any database server details. The SQLite database does not require any dedicated server running, as the data is stored in the file system. If you use an existing MAT server startup started task, MAT DSR VR, the customization procedure prompts you to update the JCL to include the new support of embedded SQLite database integration. If you configure the MAT server startup started task for the first time, don't forget to add your job card details. The final deploy job, MAT DDPLY, allocates the MAT SQLite database matdb.db file in the specified deployment directory. You can back up this file regularly to ensure additional safety of your data. After you complete the customization step 17, MAT is configured to operate with the SQLite database. The results of all measurements that you invoke are now replicated in the embedded SQLite database. You can view the measurement data in the database using any SQL browser utility of your choice. The measurement results are accessible via the MAT REST API. For example, you can create and invoke a monitor profile in MAT called Demo SQL that measures the job SC630LE, which we will use in this demonstration. Then invoke the Demo SQL monitor profile and submit the SC630LE job. MAT starts monitoring. When the monitor completes, the measurement data is immediately replicated in the SQLite database. To verify the database content, you can download the matdb.db file into your local machine and use an SQL browser, for example, DB Browser for SQL, to view the populated data for the monitor profile Demo SQL. You can access the measurement data for the Demo SQL monitor profile through the MAT REST API using any utility of your choice, for example, Postman. Obtain an authentication token and use it in the REST API requests to get the desired analysis data, for example, overview or code view. If you have the MAT plugins for Zoe CLI configured, you can use the command line interface in your terminal or in VS Code IDE to get the data. For example, you can issue the CLI command to get the code view analysis details. For more information, refer to the MAT Online documentation. Thank you for watching.